Today is day 296, zombie apocalypse. Down to my last jar of peanut butter, and let me tell you, it's not too much. The zombies are slowly closing in, and I feel like this is probably a good time to introduce my AP statistics project before I go. For our project, we did an experiment to see if there was a correlation between two things. One, if there was a correlation between grade and hours listened to per week for music, and we were seeing if your favorite genre of music had any correlation to whether or not you used aux or you used radio. We did this by cluster sampling. We counted how many tables were in the lunchroom, and then we did a random number generator to get 5 different tables. We took those 5 different tables and we sampled every single person at each table, and we asked them 4 simple questions. We asked what grade they were in, how many hours a week they listen to music, their favorite genre, and if they use aux or if they use radio. Using all these factors, we were able to gain a pretty decent amount of data from 69 different people. If anybody in the future sees this video, please use the data that we collected and do a chi-squared test as well as a z-test interval to conclude one of our statements. I'm begging. Please conclude one of our statements. I'm begging.
I'm on it.
Our null hypothesis is the number of people who listen to each genre using aux or radio is evenly distributed. Our alternative is the number of people who listen to each genre using aux or radio isn't evenly distributed. The conditions for this experiment were met. After performing the chi-squared test, we got the value 13.05, which correlated to a p-value of 0.001. Here are the intervals for freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and finally, seniors.
Therefore, we reject our null hypothesis and can conclude that the number of people who listen to each genre using aux or radio isn't evenly distributed because p equaling 0.001 is less than any reasonable alpha value. We can see that with country music listeners, they are more likely to listen to the radio rather than the aux. But with rap and pop listeners, it is the other way around, and they prefer aux over radio. We are 95% confident that the true population for the average number of hours of listening to music per week for high school freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors are within the intervals of 4.86 to 6.56 hours for freshmen, 6.24 to 8.26 hours for sophomore, 5.23 to 8.11 hours for juniors, and 3.89 to 7.49 hours for seniors.